Start with your name.
Those of you who don't know me, let's keep it that way, it's going to be safe. No, for you guys who don't know me, the name is Earl. What brought me down was crack. Now, for 22 years, I've been smoking joint. I started taking LSD when I hit the country. I used to be a lot of times the only black face in the rave club. Then I got onto the E-bus. I snorted cocaine. I did speed. I used to go on binges where candy flip, snort cocaine, take speed, smoke Zoe all in one night while raving. And then 3 years ago, I started smoking crack, and that's what brought me to my knees. Now, I'm not saying it's going to take a particular substance to bring you to your knees. It's eventually going to happen. Once you get on the road, unless you turn away from it, it's going to bring you to your knees. Now, I came to God is Good. I firstly went to Sanka for 21 days to detox there, and I went through their program, which I found really helped you emotionally. But there's other aspects of your recovery which didn't help. I came out of there, relapsed again, and then came to God is Good I was here for a month. Got out of here, things went good for about 2 weeks, and then I just fell. 6,000 rand later, and I lost the car in the process. And then I came back here for 2 months. Now, one thing I can safely say is that your recovery depends on only you. I had a huge emotional setback 6 weeks ago. When my dad was involved in a car accident, he ended up in trauma ICU at Moore Park Hospital. And the weekend then, I just crashed emotionally. I used, that's 5 weeks ago to be exact, but I used because I was being disobedient. Because once you've given your heart to the Lord, that is where it is. I had an experience where one night, before I came back here the second time, I was high on crack and experiencing the hectic paranoias that you go through with being on crack. I was singing a hymn while taking the jacket out of my cupboard, and I went to go buy some more crack. I came back, smoked, and didn't experience any paranoia. I had total peace, which I couldn't believe. And this is when I realized that even though you're high and you pray, God is still there for you. The last time I had a relapse, I experienced a whole lot of demonic forces, and I prayed, and I went away. The thing is, after my experience 5 weeks ago, when I just had those 1-2 hits, and I turned and I walked away from it because I realized that I've been through so much to want to go back there. Because you must remember that, in life, as simple as it might seem, it's all about sowing and reaping. The seed you sow is what you're going to reap. It's like they say that your subconscious mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in there grows. So if you plant negativity in your subconscious mind, negativity is going to grow. And if negativity grows in your subconscious, your energy exudes negativity. And you wonder why people are always so negative towards you. That's not what it's about. It's about being positive. The first step for me on this road to recovery was renewing my mind. It says in the Bible, you be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And God has given us this muscle that's made up primarily of fat, that has got all these nerve endings and these electronic pulses that shoot through, that controls your breathing. You don't worry about whether you're breathing or not, it just happens. But it's your subconscious mind that controls that. It's your subconscious mind that controls your heartbeat. It controls your movements, your subconscious movements, like blinking your eye. That's not necessarily a conscious movement, but if you can get into that subconscious mind and get positivity growing there, you're on the right road. But transforming that only happens by continuously repeating positive things. So getting into subconscious is by repetition. But the thing is, you must remember, is that our value systems, because we've been juggies and junkies and stuff for so long, your value system goes out the window. I've stolen stuff from the house. I sold a car to the Nigerians for drugs. Okay, I stole video machines, cell phones, DVDs, all from my family. People, I cut the hand that fed me. And what does that say for your value system? Because remember, your value system is what you've been taught. It's what you grew up with when you went to Sunday school. And the first thing you've got to do, and this is where the 12 steps helps a great deal, it gets you to that value system so that you can investigate it. Because that value system is where your soul lies. That is your one connection. When you get to that value system, this is 9 out of 10 times where you make that conscious contact with God. And the God of your understanding. For a lot of people, it's about going to church. For a lot of people, it's just about reading the Word. And for other people, it's just about knowing who God is. But it's actually making that conscious contact with God that pulls you through this, because there's three aspects to recovery. There's your physical restructuring. You got to fix yourself physically again. You got to fix yourself emotionally again, and you got to fix yourself spiritually. But of the three, where do you start? Okay, not everybody at once.
Spiritually.
You start spiritually, because at the end of the day, this is the one, you can't do it alone. You cannot do it by your own righteousness. Because I mean, I've come across three